coming to you in this video from Lakes Park, which is located in Fort Myers, Florida. And besides the beach, this is actually one of our favorite places in Fort Myers, wouldn't you say, Erica?
I would say.
We like to come here, we walk, go on bike rides, and it's just a great place. There's a nice lake in the middle and just a beautiful area. So last week, I had this idea. I've been doing YouTube videos for several years now. We've got videos of a recent one of Antarctica. We got videos of Paris and London and some of the cities that we've been to, New York and Chicago and different places, Cincinnati. That most of these videos were for family, friends. We didn't really want to make any money off of them or anything like that. They were just so we can go back in the future and look and just see some of the memories that we had. But last week I had this idea about starting a business and then being able to write off our trips and everything that we went on. And so I shared this idea with Erica. And what was your first impression?
As long as I didn't have to be in front of the camera, I was good with it.
No, but there she is. She's right in front of the camera right now.
So far, it's not going my way.
But anyway, I think her initial impression was she didn't think it was possible, didn't think it was a good idea. So I shared the idea with our son Noah too, and he was intrigued, but he wasn't sure that it would be possible either. And so the next morning, I called my accountant and talked with him and gave him this idea. And I said, you know, I make these YouTube videos anyway. I enjoy doing it. And is there any way we could start a business and then I could write off our travel expenses, our camera gear, maybe computers that we use to edit these things. And he said, as long as you're trying to show, or as long as you're showing that you're trying to make a profit, even if you lose money, sure, you can have a business and you can write off those things. And so I asked him if he could go ahead and get that set up for us. And by that afternoon, we had a business. And what did we decide to call it?
Fit Trek Productions.
So Fit Trek Productions. And then also the accountant asked me if I just wanted to be in charge of this business or put Erica on it too. And I said, at first I said, I don't know, whichever is easier. But then he said, Erica will be going with you on these trips and everything too, I guess. And I said, well, yeah, she sure will. And he said, well, then she needs to be a partner in this business so that we can write off all her expenses and everything as well. And so we are 50-50 in this business. I'm actually making Erica the CEO.
I really don't know what that means. Just means I do all the busy work is what I get.
And maybe even the CFO, because she's going to be in charge of all the QuickBooks and finances stuff and keep in charge of all that and sending all the stuff for taxes and everything. And so one of the things, like I said, we really don't care if we make much money on this. Our biggest thing was just to be able to write off a lot of the expenses, but we want to show that we're making an effort. And so one of the things that you have to do to be able to make money on YouTube is to get 1,000 subscribers, and then you have to have 4,000 hours of videos watched. We are a long way from our subscribers. I think we might have about 100 right now. And so we've decided that we're going to have a contest, and before we even make any money off of YouTube, we're going to give away $100. And so if you are one of our first 1,000 subscribers, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. When we reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, we're going to give away $100. We'll just Venmo it to you, to the person. Only one winner, not all 1,000 are going to get that, but we'll randomly draw one of those 1,000 people. And what are some ways you can increase your odds?
If you write free money in the comment section.
Well, not just free money, but if you leave any comment in any of our videos, that'll give you another chance to win. And so subscribe, leave some comments on some of our videos. And once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, we're going to give away some money. And so stay tuned. In this next year, we're going to be going to a lot of different places. We'll be having a couple RV trips. Where are we going to be going in July?
Michigan. And, oh, those are the Smokies. We're going to the Smokies.
So in July, hitting the southeast.
Southeast.
So we'll hit the Smoky Mountains. We're going to Asheville, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, and Savannah, Georgia before we head back to Indiana. And then in August,
Michigan, Minnesota,
yeah,
Wisconsin.
we'll be hitting the kind of that central northern states, and we'll be going to a couple different national parks then, Isle Royale and Voyage National Park. And so be looking forward to that. And then we've got a big trip coming up this fall. We'll be gone over to Europe for almost a month. And are you excited about that?
I am. I'm a little nervous.
What is the favorite thing that you want to see when we're over there?
Lawsy. I want to go to Turkey,
yeah,
Istanbul.
I figured Erica would say Turkey because she has been watching a lot of these Turkish TV shows on YouTube. She's even learning some Turkish.
Günaydın, which means good morning.
Yeah, you got anything else for us?
No.
I don't know, but we'll at least be able to tell people good morning when we're over there. You know, thank you? No? Where's the bathroom? I don't know. So we might not do so.
Lufen is please.
Lufen, please. So we might not do so well in Turkey, but we're going. But we're also going to go to Venice.
Listen better than I can speak.
Oh.
So there you go.
So that's good. So we're also going to be going to Venice. Our trip will start in Venice. We'll get on a cruise ship and go down the coast of Croatia and end up in Athens. We'll spend a few days in Athens before flying to Istanbul, Turkey, and then doing a tour there. And then after the holidays, we'll be going on a mission trip. And so where were we heading there?
India. Chennai? Oh, no.
Yep,
Chennai.
So we'll be flying into Chennai, India, which is a city of, I think, like 15 million people, and then heading to Machilipatnam. So we'll be visiting India in February, and then we've got some other trips planned. We'll actually, in March or April, I'm not sure which one, we're heading to South America and going to the Galapagos Islands. And
January is Panama.
Oh, yeah, we got a Panama Canal cruise in January. And then at the end of 2025, we'll be going to Australia and New Zealand. And so we're going to try to make videos on all of these things. And so again, like I said, hit that subscribe button, follow along. We're going to try to make these videos better than the ones we've made in the past. So before, like I said, they were mainly for family, friends, and so they weren't the best quality. But we're going to get some new equipment, and we're going to try to make this thing look good and hopefully write off all these trips on our taxes. So we talked to another accountant while we're down here in Florida, and he said there's a big difference between tax evasion and what tax?
Avoidance.
Avoidance. And so tax avoidance is legal, and that's what we're doing here with this company that we started. Tax evasion is not so legal, and so we definitely don't want to do that. But stay tuned. This is going to be an exciting adventure, and hope you enjoy it. And don't forget, if you're in Fort Myers, come and visit Lakes Park. It's a beautiful place, and you won't be disappointed.